My next guest, NFL Hall of Fame wide receiver Terrell Owens, is hoping to embark on a new but familiar journey playing in the NFL. But if T.O. gets his wish, this time he'll be suited up at the age of 49. Now listen to this. That's nearly twice the age of most professional players. And that would make the man we call T.O. the oldest person to ever play the game. Yeah. T.O. is a six-time Pro Bowler and is still ranked the third best in NFL history in total receiving yards and touchdowns. Joining us for an exclusive interview, please welcome the only one that really makes me ever want to run out on the field because he gets it done. Welcome to the Tam Fam, NFL Hall of Famer, Terrell Owens. Oh my gosh. Welcome to the Tam Fam. Welcome. We have so much to talk with. Of course, we have so much to talk with you about. I got to start off, of course, with what we all saw Monday night. What was your reaction when you saw the incident with Damar?
Man, I think like everyone else. I think everybody was trying to figure out what had transpired, what was happening. I saw the play. I had just turned the TV on, and so as everyone else was awaiting kind of the results of what transpired, I think as time kept going by, and then they kept going to commercial breaks, and the commentators kept talking about the incident and what was going on, and I think once you start to see the players' reactions and you start to see the tears, I think that's when I think everybody realized how serious it was. And for me, being an NFL player, at one point in time, you know, I haven't been in any situation quite like this, but I've been on the field where there's been some incidents to have happened where the card has come out, but to have this individual, Damar Hamlin, lay on that ground for the extent of time that he did. And when I heard CPR was being administered, that's when I knew things had taken a turn and it was really, really serious.
Had you ever in your career seen CPR administered on the field?
No, I haven't. I don't think any NFL player can say that at this moment until the other night. And I think that's when you knew the extent of what was going on. And for me, my heart and prayers immediately went out to his family. And I think once we got the news, and I think everybody was kind of just shocked. Yeah. And then just the idea of them talking about resuming the game, I think was really kind of where things kind of took a turn for me, and I think everybody was taken to social media, and you know, one thing kind of led to another. I follow you on social, and I saw your tweet. You reacted to your point directly. Skip Bayless, the sports commentator, he tweeted out, "No doubt the NFL is considering postponing the rest of this game, but how? This late in the season, a game of this magnitude is crucial to the regular season outcome, which suddenly seems irrelevant." You were among other players who expressed outrage. You tweeted out a comment as well about it and basically called it, you said, this is despicable. And you said you hope Skip Bayless loses his job. He has since... Skip Bayless, known for his controversial comments, has said, now nothing is more important than the young man's health. That was the point of my last tweet. I'm sorry if that was misunderstood, but his health is all that matters. Do you still think Skip Bayless should be fired? At this point, that's not really my position to take, whether he should lose his job or not. I just felt like with my response to his tweet, I felt like it was insensitive. I felt like it was irresponsible, especially for someone of his caliber that has been in the business as long as he has. And I think my response to his tweet was because once I realized CPR had been administered, and the idea, just as what you had just read, for him to even bring up the idea or mentioning how the outcome may be somehow, I guess, changed because of this situation, that's where I felt it was despicable. I felt like it, in itself, it was just disrespected.
TL, this tragedy with Damar, you know, we're talking about him, but just a few days before, everyone was talking about Miami Dolphins quarterback Tua and what's going on with him and the concussions and why he's being allowed to play and who's advising what's going on. This at a time where you're talking about going back. And I instantly thought, why would you want to play in what people consider now more dangerous than ever, the sport that you love, that you played since you were little, but people are faster, bigger, and it's clearly a dangerous sport. Why go back?
Well, I think for me, number one, I believe in God and all things are possible. At the age that I am now, again, to be as active, I appreciate it. I'm capable. I know I have the ability to play in a situation or with a team that's on the cusp of winning a championship. Again, I understand really the risk. I think any parent, any player that has played this game, we all know the risk that comes with playing football. Even with what happened last night, the situation where Damar got hurt. Again, I think based on how the game is being officiated, the game in which these guys are playing and how they're being taught to tackle, sometimes, like I said, these guys are trying to tackle, and sometimes where the game is now, these guys are kind of sometimes hurting themselves because of the new rules in place in order for the defense not to hurt others. So for me to play the game, which like I said, I know that I can play, those are some things that I don't really worry about, because if you play the game the right way, like I said, injuries are going to happen.
Yeah.
But the situation that happened last night, the risks are very, very, very low.
All right, so you are 4 years older than Tom Brady. You don't look it. You look
Yes.
younger. You look younger.
I appreciate it.
No diss to Tom Brady. His retirement lasted 40 days. What is it about the sport that y'all can't quit? What is it? It's like,
I
what is
think
that movie that say, you
just the
can't quit
passion.
me. You can't quit me. You can't quit it.
Right. I think just the drive, just the passion in which I know I played with the game with. And for me, like I said, it's as you said, if Brady can do it, I know that I can do it for sure. I think the only thing that's separating myself and Tom Brady, I think, is just the opportunity.
You're 4 years older than him. And so there's no comparison. But first of all, here's the deal. Your athleticism speaks for itself. I'm full disclosure, this is a live show. I think you are one of the most amazing athletes of all time. And
Appreciate it. Thank you so much.
you played for my team, the Dallas Cowboys. We won't discuss that, but you did. And anybody that once wore that uniform is cool with me. That said, some are watching Tom Brady struggle, you know, and he's 4 years younger. He's the GOAT at his position. You're the GOAT at your position, and a lot of things can happen. But I'm still trying to wrap myself around my head around the fact that here you are, this gorgeous smile, this great personality. You need to be like commentating somewhere and reporting on it. Do you need to be in it? By the way, the whole audience was like, ooh, yes, when I commented on your looks. So I'm just saying what they're thinking.
Thank you.
And you're blushing.
No,
Go ahead.
Again, I've always had, I am, if that's possible. I can play the game at a high level. I've been active since I, kind of last played the game. And everybody that has seen me play, like I said, I played in the FCF, a little small league, over the summer, early in the year, and I tried to dispel the notion that age is not really a factor for me.
Yeah.
That doesn't work for everybody else. I feel like I'm special in my own right,
Wow.
and I played in this league just to dispel the notion that I couldn't get back on the field, I couldn't do it, I couldn't take a hit. And so those are some of the things that I did intentionally to show people that I could do it. And so for me to be in this situation now, even to consider, and I think, like I said, will it happen? Who knows? If it does, if it doesn't, it's not the end of the world.
Yeah.
But I think what I'm doing and what Tom Brady is doing, I mean, I think it's an inspiration to all. So
Yeah, I
for
agree.
me, I just believe in myself, number one, and I know that I can do it given the opportunity. I think that's what has separated me. And obviously for me, actually to be on the field is being given the opportunity.